Greetings, indie warriors, and welcome to yet another episode of your favorite indie gaming show on the internet, Upcoming Indie Games we are excited for. This week we are covering July 24th through the 30th of 2023. But before we get into all that sweet indie nectar, we want to take a moment to thank our wonderful sponsor for this week, Antstream Arcade! So are you dying to play over 1,400 retro classics? My goodness, what timing. We did just launch a new retro channel. Not only that, are you ready for a service that's also going to be adding new indie games? Oh boy! Antstream Arcade has all the nostalgia fuel you could possibly ask for, and now the service is coming to Xbox, dropping every single one of those titles, and in a strange twist of fate, allowing players to enjoy both PlayStation and Nintendo games on an Xbox. Wow, now there's something you never thought you would see, right? Antstream will give you the warm fuzzies inside as you play titles like Mortal Kombat. Come on, you remember Mortal Monday? Loaded, Earthworm Jim 2, Root Beer Tapper, and there's even built-in challenges for players to tackle. To coincide with this video, Antstream Xbox tournaments are kicking off, and players can even win a free lifetime subscription to the service. Folks, it just doesn't get any better than this. There's even a free service so you can sign up without paying a single penny and check it out for yourself. Start playing awesome retro games today. Head on over to antstream.com or hop on your nearest Xbox, head to the Xbox store, and sign up today. We will have a link in the description box below. Once again, a massive thanks to Antstream Arcade for sponsoring this video. All I can say, folks, is groovy. That wasn't as good as Earthworm Jim does it, but you get the point. All right, it's on to the indies. All right, we had a kick-ass sponsor this week. Now let's get into some kick-ass indies. What say you? Here, kitty kitty. Up first this week, we have a 16-bit style 2D action platformer. Now you're speaking my language. It's Super Catboy. The pixel art's looking great with that 90s catitude going on, and Catboy won't be going it alone as his sidekick Weapon Girl will be right at his side. With some intense platforming moves and weapons to master and bonus content, this one should be better than the last few Bubsy games. God, I hope so anyways. Super Catboy isn't the only cat in town this week. We've got another pick of the litter here, and it's a tactical RPG, Space Cats Tactics. Look, you get to manage cats. I mean, that's an automatic win in my book. This solo developer is bringing us intense space battles, ship customization, a robust management system, and a huge universe to explore. And again, it's got cats. Why don't we keep it tactical for this next release? Crimson Tactics, The Rise of the White Banner, which will be entering early access. Everything you would expect appears to be present here, with a political story, tons of characters, classes, party management, tactical planning. Yeah, it's another strategy game for you, but the art looks really good, so I'm excited to check it out. It doesn't get any more indie than this next one, and we love to see it here. Super Raft Boat Together, folks. This is an action roguelike where you and up to 3 friends defend your raft, surviving wave after wave of bizarre sea creatures. Buy upgrades, unlock new weapons and cosmetics, and hope you don't have a fear of the ocean. The sequel to Super Raft Boat Classic launches on the 25th. Yo, RPG fans, one of the largest role-playing game franchises in China will be launching here in North America on the 25th. Xuan-Yuan, Mists Beyond the Mountains. This will be a more traditional turn-based role-playing game, just the way I love them. I'm also digging the visuals, and the fusion of different cultures has me intrigued. Looking forward to checking this one out. Atari is back at it again with this next release, a 2D platformer that looks like a blast. Mr. Run and Jump will require precision platforming, lots of challenges and collectibles, and a dog to be saved. Dodge and weave your way to safety, also on the 25th. We're going back to school for this next one. School is in session. Let's School, a very unique strategy city builder. You'll train teachers, find students, oversee academic progress, and basically take on all the stresses of operating a school. But of course, the part I'm looking forward to the most, disciplining those little brats. Just kidding, I'm like the least violent person on Earth, and I don't really like conflict. Moving right along to the 27th, Survival Base Builder Grand Emprise Time Travel Survival drops on Steam. In this time-traveling journey, you'll build an epic base, all while riding on dinosaurs, flying, visiting the moon, you name it. This game is quite literally out of this world. Did I mention dinosaurs? Combat, crafting, and tons of travel await you. The Sword and Fairy series is heading to the Nintendo Switch, and this time in the form of a simulation game. Run your own inn with Sword and Fairy Inn 2, which has lots and lots of food for you to prep with cute chibi characters. It's pretty adorable looking, I gotta say. Tactical RPG fans can celebrate yet another one here with Arcadian Atlas from Twin Otter Studios. Arcadian Atlas looks to toe the line for the genre with an epic political tale, your usual combat for this style of game, different classes, and a nice 16-bit visual style. Would love to feature this one here on the channel. Who doesn't need another tactics game, right? I certainly could go for one. Enter the dark, and I do mean dark world of Lunacy St. Rhodes, which we do have a full review already for you right here at I Dream of Indie Games. Be sure to check out that excellent review from Gamer Ghoulfriend. This terrifying horror experience has players relying on puzzle solving and some stealth as you explore a disturbed town attempting to unravel a murder mystery. The atmosphere of this game alone makes me eager to check it out, so be sure to check out that full review. Next up, Billy and Jimmy Lee are back, baby! And so is Double Dragon with some exciting changes. New roguelite elements are here, a tag team feature, and a token system. We'll just have to see if classic Double Dragon fans are open to something a little bit different. But the good news is that the game still seems to retain that classic beat-em-up action. So do y'all remember a game called Summer in Mara? Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of that one, but I did like the characters and universe, and really like the soundtrack. So plop all of that into a 3D platformer, and I can definitely be persuaded. Koa and the Five Pirates of Mara honestly looks delightful with bright, colorful graphics, fun-looking platforming, and a lot of secrets to discover. Maybe this will be a little bit of a redemption story, or perhaps some of you like the other game. Hey, I'm not judging. Last, but certainly not least, they say they save the best for last, right? Mega City Police, a roguelike action shooter. I've had my eye on this one for a while. Featuring an awesome synthwave soundtrack from the likes of Time Cop 1983, this game looks like so much fun with a really wonderful 16-bit art direction, fast frantic combat, and all those retro feels. With tons of weapons and cops to choose from, it should keep players busy for a while as well. And that's gonna do it this week, folks. Did you see any indies that you're excited for? Let us know in the comments below. Remember, you can help us defeat that gaming echo chamber over at patreon.com/idreamofindiegames. And also, we just recently launched a new sister channel, I Dream of Retro Games, so be sure to check that out. I'll have links to everything in the description box below. As always, thank you for all that you do for independent developers, publishers, and for I Dream of Indie Games. I'll see y'all on the channel for more great content next week.